Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. It's Paula here with another video. On my channel, we do all things budgeting, a little bit of cash, a little bit of digital, spending tracking, debt updates, savings, sinking funds, savings challenges, all sorts of things. So if any of that sounds interesting, please feel free to subscribe and come on back. Today we are tracking our spending for the last week and going over all of our non-cash purchases and paying them back with cash from our weekly variable like my wallet and our cash sinking funds to cover expenses made on our credit card, which is where I do the vast majority of my spending. So I was actually going to come in here and show these one at a time so that it wasn't super, so you could actually see these when I was going over them. Okay, so the first charge is $119.30 to Fairway, which is our local grocery store. That is coming out of the groceries category. $9.91 for gum. My kids, I don't know, like it's the one thing that like every morning before we go to school, it motivates them to get on the bus, to get in the car, to get ready to do things. So I went and purchased the variety of gum as we were out. So that's going to come from the kids category. $15.38 was ice cream. My husband and I, we try not to do it about more than once a week, but we each go get a pint of like the Ben and Jerry's, or, you know, I usually try to get the off-brand equivalent at our Quick Start. Anyway, that's our treat. Ice cream, it's coming from Dine Out. $24.65. My husband went to Fairway. It was before the weekly grocery trip. My son and I had an event, like a mother-son event, and so he was with the girls. I'm honestly not sure what he all got at Fairway that night. I didn't even ask. There were some treats when I came home. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's also coming from grocery. $36. That same night, he took the two girls out for Mexican. That's coming from Dine Out because I was bowling at the mother-son bowling situation. $10.58. Our dog, who is new to us, really likes like the Nerf footballs. He really likes playing fetch with those. And my son had one from a while back, and the football lost the battle of tug of war. I'm not sure who won, but the football lost. So we ordered a new football. $10.58 is going to come out of pets. $13.62. A heating pad died, and we needed a new one of those. So that's coming from home. $9.70. So these last two charges are both Dine Out. I spent a 12-hour day on the road going to our state capitol to meet with legislators for my work. And so I had both lunch, you know, as we were getting ready to get on the road. That was $9.70 from Burger King, and grabbed supper on the way back home when my supervisor stopped for gas. So $6.72 at Quick Start. Both of those are coming from Dine Out. And that is what we have for expenses this week. I'm going to, let's see, we have 10 plus 7 is 17, plus 36 plus 16. So we have 69 in eating out. I'm going to do, all right. Dine Out, 20, 40, 60, and 65, 66, 7, 8, 9. I'm so sorry. Let's do that so we can actually see that. So that leaves us with 31 left in Dine Out. All right, so we did Dine Out, Dine Out, Dine Out, and Dine Out. Grocery is also in our variable binder here. So we had 120 plus 25 is 150. So I'm actually, or is 145. So I'm putting 150 in and taking 5 back. So we have 135 left for next week. So grocery and grocery. Everything else should be in our sinking funds, so we can move on over to this binder then. Let's see, we're looking at kids for the gum. So that was $10 for kids. And so I'm going to put a 20. Ugh. I'll come back to kids in a minute. Okay, so for home, we have $14 for the heating pad. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and putting the 10 back in there. So we will cross out home. And just while we're back here, I will hop into pets. We need $11 for that football. So 10 and 1 is 11, which leaves us 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $47 in pets. Some of you may have seen the short. We adopted a like 4.5-year-old Australian Kelpie from the shelter. I forgot to write this down. Pets was 11. Home was 14. Kids is 10. I don't remember why I needed that, but I needed it last time when I was trying to do it this way. Okay, so for kids, I need 10, so I'm going to put 20 in and then bring this 10 back, and we are left with 12 in kids. So with our rounding up here, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have $249 in cash. But when I add up the actual purchases, I'm going to do that math quick. Which is $245.86 will be the actual amount that goes on the card. Well, the cash that we should have is $249. So $100, $150, $170, $190, $210, $230, $240, $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $249. So then I'll show you kind of how I do, because you see it in my budget. So that's the actual amount that is owed back to my credit card. The amount that we are depositing is $249. So that's a difference of $314. So that's how I get the, when you see on my budget close out the roundup. So $3.14 will go into the roundup. Roundup category of cash going back in. So that looks like income or inflow on my budget with me. So that is our expense tracking for this week. So thank you guys all so much for being here. If you enjoyed my video or any of my content, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and come on back. So until next time, bye.